Hello everyone, here today at our local Santa Clarita shop. We're going to do a bag check. Things you might come in, things that might come in handy when you're out on the trail, things that could save you. Here's what I carry in my bag when I go out on a ride. It might get kind of heavy, but it's e-bike, so it's not the end of the world. First and foremost, an air pump. This is, for me, it's last resort. Actually, maybe it's first resort. I do carry CO2 as well, but maybe that would be a last resort. This is, this will come in handy. The one I have has a gauge on it. It's just to be a little bit more accurate. You don't have to have a gauge on it. You can, if it's just to save you, any pump will do. You can even get ones that are smaller and lighter than this one, fit into a smaller bag. My bag gets to be kind of heavy when I go out on adventure rides, but again, that air pump comes in pretty handy. I run tubeless as well, just in case something happens and I lose all my sealant. I got an extra tube with me. Sometimes I carry two if it's a long ride, or if I know it's certain areas where there's sharp granite, or I know there's lots of thorns. I like to have a tube with me just in case. Extra water, as much as I can fit into my backpack. That's definitely essential. To go back to the tires, tire lever. Once you pop the bead on an e-bike, especially like a 2.8 or 2.6 tire, it's pretty easy to get off without one of these, but this can come in handy nonetheless. So that, and then back to the CO2, this is something that I've noticed people have trouble with, and I've had trouble myself. First time I used CO2, I went out there and I had all the stuff for it, but you screw this on here and it punctures the top of this. So I screwed it on and I put it on there on the valve, and of course no air came out. So I wasn't told how to use it from my local shop that I bought it at. What happens is you have to screw this all the way in and then unscrew it to let the air out of it. So as you're on the valve, you unscrew it and the air goes into it. Seems like such a simple thing, but it had me pretty frustrated out on the trail. Also, instead of keeping it on here in your bag, that to me is potential for it could wind its way down farther and puncture that. So I keep a rubber band on the CO2 itself and keep that connected like that. Multi-tool, this is huge. This one literally is huge, and it's heavy as well. This is a Crank Brothers, but it comes with all the stuff, and more that you might need. It even has a big enough Allen on there for most like Crank Brothers style pedals, just in case you need to tighten that if it starts coming loose on the trail for some reason. You got Allen heads, you got Phillips heads, there's a star on there, and it's a chain brake tool. So that's another thing to have in your bag, is an extra chain link, because every once in a while, it's been happening less and less since heavy duty chains for e-bikes have come out, but in case you do snap your chain, an extra link would be nice to have. So those are things that I keep in my bag, as well as potentially, let's see, I also have a bike computer in here, just in case. Well, a lot of us carry bike computers, but this is kind of cool for e-bikes too, because you can keep track of your mileage, how much elevation you did. You can know how much battery you use and start to gauge how far and how much efficiency you're getting out of your battery. So that's good. Sometimes, there's things like gels, extra, fuel for your ride, whatever your preferred choice of fuel is on your ride. Whatever you can fit in your bag that's gonna make your life easier, or potentially save your life, or save you from having to walk your bike home. So that's me, my bag. If you like the video, like and subscribe to our channel. Check us out on Instagram, Electric Bike Action, and have fun out there. Be safe, have fun. Talk to you later.